Hello friends, this video on light part 2 is brought to you by V-Guide Physics. V-Guide Physics, Light part 2, Class 10 Science Physics. In this video, I am explaining about spherical mirrors, that is concave and convex mirrors, and the mirror equation. So first I am explaining the ray diagrams of concave mirror. So here I drawn 4 different diagrams. These are the basic diagrams. See here, this is a concave mirror. We discussed about the middle line, the line which has marked as P, F and C is called principal axis. First important point is when a light ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it goes through focus. This is the first main rule of ray diagram. A light ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection goes through focus. Second one is this. Same thing. First I drawn the principal axis. I marked P, F and C. And the light ray which is going through C will retraces back. The light rays which is going through C will retraces back. That is the second ray diagram. Third main point is when a light ray passes through focus, it reflects as parallel. When a light ray passing through focus, principal focus, after reflection going as parallel to principal axis. The last one is when a light ray is incidenting at an angle at P, it will reflect with the same angle, because we already discussed that loss of reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. And if you see the first and the third diagram, they are reversed. Parallel ray reflect through focus. The ray which is going through focus reflect as parallel. These are the 5 rules we need to follow for a ray diagram. These are the 5 rules we have to follow for a ray diagram. Now we will go for the diagrams, ray diagrams. The first ray diagram is concave mirror. This green color, that red color I marked as principal axis. Okay. And this green colors are incident light. These 2 incident light I marked. Both the lights are coming as parallel. After reflection, it's going through focus. So here a main point you should remember. If I'm showing the light rays are coming parallel, it means that I'm taking the object is at infinity. For this case, your object is at infinity. So that is the reason why I'm drawing parallel lines. Okay, it's coming from very far. So parallel rays are coming. It is incidenting on a concave mirror. After reflection, it is going through focus. So I mark here object, where object is situated at infinity, where image will form at focus. And the main nature is real, inverted, and it is highly diminished. The image will be very point sized. That means very small. And the reflected rays are intersecting, so we are getting real images. Okay, that inverted in this diagram now you can't see, but in the next diagram you can see that. So the next diagram you see concave mirror. You should mark the points. Main points we are marking as P. I did not mark it here. P you can mark it. Pole, focus, center of curvature. I am keeping an object. This pink color line is an object. I am keeping an object beyond C. Okay, and I am using two rules for this ray diagram. First one is the light ray which is parallel, that is this one, the light ray which is parallel to principal axis. After reflection it is going through focus. The light ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it is going through focus. See the arrow mark. So this is the first ray I am doing. Next ray I am doing this one, that is the light ray passing through C. The light ray passing through C will retraces back through the same path. So I can see that, I can see these two reflected rays merge at this point. So at this point only I am getting an image. So from the principal axis you are marking. Okay. So from the principal axis if you mark it here, you can understand that this image is formed due to the intersection of light rays, reflected light rays. So we can call that image as real. And inverted, you see where it is meeting, there is the tip. So you see the object and image is just like an inverted image of the object. And where we got that intersection, it is getting between C and F. So you can call it as object is placed beyond C, but image is formed between C and F. And your nature will be real because it is intersected and it is getting, so it is a real image and it is an inverted image. And if you see the nature, you see it is a smaller than object. So we can call it as a diminished image or a smaller image you can write. Okay, first two ray diagrams. Next is I am keeping the object at C. We are keeping the object at C. If you are keeping the object at C means, here I am using two rules, that is two reverse rules I am using. One is the light ray which is going parallel to principal axis will go through focus. Another one what I marked is the light ray which is going through focus will emerge as parallel. Okay, that's what reverse rule. I told the first and the third rule I am using. Parallel ray go through focus. Rays going through focus will emerge as parallel. They intersected here. If they are intersecting at this point, I can say that object is at C, image also at C. If object and image are at C, see the nature. It is formed due to intersection, so it's a real image. It is like an inverted image, but the main thing is the size. The same size we are getting. A lot of applications are here. So remember, when your object is at C, your image also at C. Next, I am keeping an object between C and F. I am keeping an object between C and F. So here also we use the same rules what we used before. Light ray going parallel to principal axis will go through focus. Light ray which is passing through focus will emerge as parallel. Both intersected at this point. We get an image here. So intersected here, I am getting the tip here. If you see these two, it is little bigger than the object. So I can say that object between C and F, you are getting an image back of C, that is called the beyond C. The nature is real, inverted, and the image is enlarged. So total 4 diagrams we did now. These are different images we are getting for a concave mirror. Now, The next diagram, your object is at focus. If your object is at focus, light ray going parallel to principal axis will go through focus first ray. Second one, I am using C rule. The light ray passing through C will retraces back. If you see this one, these rays never intersect because these two are parallel rays. They cannot intersect. So we are assuming that they are intersecting at very far. So we can call it as, if your object is at F, your image is at infinity. And the nature, they will intersect and getting, so we are getting real image, inverted image, and it is enlarged, or we call it as a magnified image, because very far they are intersecting means we can call it as enlarged and or magnified. If you see the first 5 diagrams what I discussed, in all the cases we got real image, inverted image, but the last case of concave mirror. It means if your object is between focus and the pole, the light ray which is parallel will go through focus, the light ray passing through C will retrace. If you see these two lines, they are not parallel, they are getting like a diversion going. So what I am doing is, I am just extending it back. Reflected rays, if you extend it back, you can see that it appears to meet at a point. That point we are getting an image. So I am relating now this with the first video I told you about the virtual image. Virtual image cannot be obtained on the screen, I told, right? See here, they are not intersecting here. So we are extending it back and they are intersecting at a point. So this point I am getting the image. And this is which image? Virtual image. Virtual image, erect image, also it is an enlarged image. So I hope you understood what is meant by virtual and real. Virtual means reflected rays are not intersecting. Okay, refracted also same, but we did not come across that. So now we are talking about only reflection. Reflected rays are not intersecting, but they appear to intersect at a point and we are meeting at that point and I am getting image there. If you see this object and image, this image is bigger than the object. So we can call it as virtual, erect and enlarged image meeting at this point. So here only we are getting the tip. So these two you see same only. So we call by the name erect. Plane mirror also we are getting erect image. So in a concave mirror you always remember, they may ask the question, at which point we get a virtual image and the object is placed between focus and the pole, we get a virtual image. In a concave mirror, at which point we get a same size image, same size. It means when the object is at C, we are getting the same size as that of object. Image is same size as that of object. Clear? So the 6 ray diagrams are there for concave mirror. All the diagrams you have to do it. But in convex mirror, only one diagram is enough or 2 diagrams is enough. First diagram, we already did this diagram. That means the light rays are coming parallel. I told you just now, parallel means, what is the meaning? Parallel means the object is at infinity we are taking. So this light rays after meeting at the reflection point, it is getting reflected. It appears, reflected ray appears to come from a point. That point we call by the name focus. So that only I have written here. When the object is at infinity, image will be formed behind the mirror at focus and they are virtual, erect and diminished. Okay, here I can't call it as like a, we can't see there, right? We are telling it as a point-sized image. But you see the next diagram, you can understand the difference. Parallel ray, it goes like this. So we are just extending it back and it goes to point called focus. The rays which is going through C. Going through C means we just mark it like this only. This is F. This is C, because the light ray cannot go like this. After hitting here, it is getting reflected back. So reflected ray, I am extending it back, means at this point they both are getting intersected. Which one? The ray which is going through C and the ray which is going through F both got intersected at this point. So I am getting a very small image. That is the reason we call it as virtual, erect and a diminished image we are getting. Virtual, erect and diminished. Okay. So now I want to relate the three types of mirror virtual image. In a plane mirror, we get virtual, erect and same sized image. In a concave mirror, we get virtual, erect and enlarged image. But in convex mirror, we are getting virtual, erect and a diminished image. So that also they can ask for the exams and all. In all the three cases, we are getting virtual images, erect images, but the difference is about the size. Plane mirror, we are getting the same size as object. Concave mirror, we are getting enlarged one, but convex mirror, we are getting diminished image. Now, next I am going for mirror equation. Mirror equation means, now we did the ray diagrams. In the ray diagrams, we need to explain few points. So I am just taking any one ray diagram here. One ray diagram I am taking. The first ray diagram I am taking. Okay. In this ray diagram, you see the second diagram, you see the object is here. So distance I am measuring from pole to this object. Okay. So this distance from pole to object is called U, object distance. Distance from pole to this point, this is called the image. This is called V. Distance from pole to F is called F. So three letters I am telling, U, V and F. One is distance from pole to O, that is U. Next is pole to image, that is V, image distance. Next is pole to F, that is called pole to F, we can call by a name F, that is focal length. So now you see, with these three letters, I am explaining here 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. 1 by V, U object distance, V image distance, F is the focal length. Then we told about enlarged image, same sized image and all. With that we can explain a term called magnification. Magnification of the mirror, M equals minus V by U. It can also be written as HI by HO. What is HI by HO? Height of the image by height of the object. HI by HO. Minus V by U, it is also equivalent to HI by HO. And if you are getting as a positive sign, it is called a virtual image. If you are getting is negative sign, it is a real image. For that, we have some sign convention. Focal length of a convex mirror, you take it as convex is positive. Focal length of concave is negative. And U, according to sign convention, we are taking as negative. Because we are taking the distance from pole to pole to object. So U we are taking as negative. These two conventions you remember. What is the sign of F and what is the sign of U. And the main thing for a numerical, if the data is given, you can use the sign convention. If the data is unknown, you can't use the sign convention. So F is positive for convex, F is negative for concave, U is negative. Magnification equation I wrote M equal minus V by U, that is equal to HI by HO. And one more equation I need to tell about the focal length. That is F value should be equal to, F is equal to R by 2. Remember, very important equation. F is equal to R by 2. F is the focal length. R is the radius of curvature divided by 2. So this equation is required for doing numericals. I hope you understood all the terms. You understood about the magnification equations, HI by HO and F equals R by 2. Then next I am going to solve a numerical. An object of 4 cm in size is placed 25 cm in front of a concave mirror of focal length 15 cm. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed in order to obtain a sharp image? Find the nature and size. What are the data given? Object 4 cm in size. It means height of the object, HO. In front of a concave mirror of focal length, F they gave minus 15 because concave mirror focal length I told you negative. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed in order to get a sharp image? So I need to find V. U they gave 25 cm. Sign convention is minus 15. 1 by V plus 1 by U equal 1 by F. 1 by V equals 1 by F minus 1 by U. I substituted the value 1 by minus 15 minus 1 by minus 25. Getting added minus 5 by 3, 75 minus 2 by 75. That means V equal minus 75 by 2, that is minus 37.5 centimeter. If you want magnification, HI by HO, that is also equivalent to minus V by U. HI, you don't know, V by U, HO cross multiply. I get this equation answer as minus 6 centimeter. As it is minus, we can tell as inverted. And see the size here, 4 centimeter, image is 6 centimeter. So it is enlarged. Inverted, enlarged, the image should be a real image for a concave mirror. So remember, for solving this question, you should know about the sign convention. Two convention, U should be negative, F should be negative for a concave. Then conclusion, HI if you are getting negative, what's the meaning? It is an inverted image. Next question, convex mirror. A convex mirror is used for rear view on an automobile of radius of curvature 3 meter. So in this question, remember they gave the radius of curvature here, R. If a bus is located 5 meter from this mirror, find a position, nature and size of the image. So R they gave it as 3 meter. Therefore what is F? F is equal to R by 2. F is equal to R by 2. R is equal to 3 by 2. So they gave it is in meter only. So put it meter, 3 by 2 meter. U as minus 5 meter. I need to find V. I applied mirror formula 1 by V plus 1 by U, 1 by F. 1 by V equal 1 by F minus 1 by U. Remember here as it is a convex mirror. F we are taken as positive. So reciprocal means I took it as 2 by 3 minus sign convention U as minus 5. So it will be minus of minus 1 by 5. Minus minus will become plus. LCM 15. 15 divided by 3. 5. 5 into 2. 10 plus 15 divided by 5. 3. 13 by 15 or V equals 15 by 13. That is equal to 1.15. See here I got V as positive. It's understood it is a virtual image. Moreover that we have an idea in convex mirror always which image forms virtual image. Magnification is HI by HO equal minus V by U. M equals we are using 1.5 1.15 by 5. We got 0.23. From this we understood M is positive, so image is virtual, erect and small size. So in this video I explained about different mirrors, ray diagrams, mirror equations and the numericals based on that and what is the main convention we need. Convention you people understood I feel. If the datas are given then only you have to take here the conventions. So here U is given, so I put the conventions. Important equations. So the basic thing is ray diagrams are important, and the equations, mirror equations. The main equation I'll repeat once. 1 by V plus 1 by U equal 1 by F. M equals minus V by U, that is also equal to H by HI by HO, height of the image by height of the object. Then F is equal to R by 2. Thank you. Subscribe and share the videos of class 1 to class 12 for boards, foundation, NEET and JEE by Team V Guide Physics.